Okay, this is looking pretty good. Um, let's start with the pants here. It's really indented here and back, like terribly, which looks strange, and there's sort of no kind of butt shape on the character at all. So I would probably start by just taking, let's look at the top. Which is the back? That's the back. Oops. Maybe all of these, scale those flat. Move this back some, well, maybe move these back some, and then deselect those and move this back a little bit more. Maybe one more time. Whoops. And that's got a little bit better of a shape, and then I think I guess you need those edge loops, but these, probably the same kind of thing with these. Just flatten them out, push them back, um, and then round it out a little bit afterwards. Yeah, maybe just flatten this whole thing, and then maybe want to spread those out more. And I also think like these could come, just deselecting that, these could probably come down quite a lot. And just the whole, it feels like the whole crotch is really high, like this whole thing could kind of come down, like that whole area. Anyway, I mean, I don't want to remodel it, but it definitely, it still looks very high and weird there. I feel like that whole center area could be moving down. It might take this and, well, let's do that again. This one, and this one, and maybe those. Um, Control F9 will convert that to vertices, and then maybe deselect this, and then, yeah, maybe, well, actually I'll do B for soft select. Just pull this whole thing down more. Anyway, I think it just needs a lot of attention. So this is looking good. I would tend to say is symmetry working. I would, let's just select one of these arms here. I think you may be accurate to the drawing, but the drawing has pretty short arms, so I would tend to lengthen that. Add another loop in there. This is looking a little problematic. It's really tight slide edge here, and space these out, and then maybe you can move these in a bit. Yeah, and this whole collar is just looking really big and wide. I might lose that, and I'm just going to grow the selection with the shift period, which is the greater than symbol. And maybe this as well. And then so what I might do at this point is circularize that. So double click on this, hit the circularize tool, which is here. get that kind of straightened out and hit T to get that back, and I'll just twist it to kind of straighten that as best I can, but then and then move this up and scale it in, and whoops, let's turn off symmetry, scale it in and rotate it some, and I feel like I have a little bit better of a starting point for a nice shape for that now. I might, well, and then it's probably didn't do a perfect job with the symmetry, so um, do that again. I'll select the verts along the center here, W for move. Make sure my symmetry is turned off. It is. I'm just holding down W, left mouse clicking, going to symmetry, and then symmetry. Just turn that on and off. And then just make sure this little interface is open. You can see you can toggle it right here. Make sure this is set to absolute transform, 0 in the X direction, enter. I saw one of them move there. Right mouse click, object, shift right mouse click, mirror, options, cut geometry is turned off, combine with original is turned on, merge border vertices, custom 0.001 mirror. Okay, and then this is really tight to that, so let's shift double click there, shift right mouse click, slide edge, move that up. Maybe pushing that back. Oops, let's put symmetry on now. Maybe put this back and down a little bit. Maybe this can go up and that. You know, just kind of evening out that shape some, and then Control E R to scale that. Let's turn symmetry back off. And then Control E again, maybe. And then, yeah, depending on how big you want that hole, but maybe this is where it, does the little color thing. Control E again, scale, Control E again, move down, Control Shift X, add a couple holding edges. Maybe something a little bit more like that. I mean, you can adjust the size and shape of it more, but I just think that's starting with a much cleaner shape than what you had, and then you can, then if you want to stretch it out a little bit, that's okay, but it was just looking really misshapen. The hand needs some work. Again, I think I might start with just getting rid of that, and let's take this and move it back a little bit, and let's circularize that, and just to kind of even it out. Actually, hit T to get. Where's my? Well, I'll just go back here and use the twist there. I just want to line that up better. Okay. And then just, shape it a little bit more from here. But I just think you have a little bit better of a starting point for the arm, like that. And if you want it a little bit squared off, that's probably okay. You could take like some of these, maybe, scale it and move it out. If you wanted to square it off a little bit, but and then actually this could probably go in quite a bit. And then you can grab this edge and turning B to turn off soft select, Control E, W, move that back, and Control Shift X, put another loop in here. Whoops. Just backspace. And just work on the shape of that a bit. I don't know why these edges are crazy close together. That's not so great. Let me turn off. How is that one continuous edge? Well, anyway, I guess I would start here, go around to here, shift double click, and then shift right mouse click, slide edge, and move that way out to kind of even out that topology. And then same kind of situation here. guess it's from here to here. Nope. Here to there. Yeah, and then shift right mouse click, slide edge tool, and slide that up, and just I'm not doing a great job of it, but you got to get these things evened out. So maybe starting here, and then was it this one? No, this one. Here, shift double click there. Okay, there we go, and then shift right mouse click, slide edge. So that's getting a little more evened out. You've got a real weird thing going on here, but I think we can just go shift select 1, 2, whoops, let's deselect there. Select this whole diamond, shift right mouse click, delete edge, and do the shift right mouse click, delete edge. Don't just hit delete, otherwise it'll leave verts behind, and that kind of cleans that up. And oh, you've got it just looks a little funny here. Just very uneven topology around here, real stretched faces. And so what I would sometimes do is do surfaces, sculpt geometry tool options, hold down B, click and drag to change the size, have smooth on there, and that's not happy. Flood. Oh, that might help a little bit. You can just flood the whole thing. I just did the whole hand because the whole thing could use a little bit of that. We could do that again. I don't know why the brush wasn't so great, but that kind of helps even out the topology a little bit. You lose some of the shape, but then you can get it back in. You can start pulling on stuff using, because it's a little flat. You might want to give it a little bit more mass, especially along here. And maybe we could do with another edge loop there, and maybe get that, all of that, and B for soft select, and then move, and then double click on this, and then use the normal direction, which kind of pushes things outward, just sort of fattening that out a bit. But maybe it goes in a little bit there. Hello, I'm just recording. Anyway, and you just need to spend some time really sculpting this. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but it's starting to look a little bit better. But I think it needs to come in here a little bit too. Like here. And maybe that could, let's just use the normal move tool here. I mean, the object mode, I guess I should say, to be more accurate. And so on and so forth. Just really clean that up. It needs some time and effort. Shoes look pretty good. I think those are going to be all right. Yeah. So mostly looking good. Just a lot of little areas to fix.